All right, here we are, day 2. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll see what today brings. Okay, so the first thing I want to do this morning, it's still like 7:15, but this is like my workout clothes. Like, I can't even open this drawer. This is my workout clothes drawer, and it's just kind of like a hot mess. There's like a level of organization to it. Like, these are leggings, these are like headbands. Like, why are those there? And then like this is shorts, like kind of through the middle here, and then this was like crop t-shirts, and then tank tops, and then like regular t-shirts. But like, it's getting to the point where it's just not really organized. I literally can't close the drawer because this stuff like pops up. And I have like multiple other pairs of like leggings and t-shirts and stuff that I've got recently that aren't even in this drawer yet, that are definitely not going to fit. So I know that I need to like reorganize this and probably expand it a little bit. So I do have this drawer here that's like mostly empty. It just has some sweatpants in it. So I think I might make that like a sweatpant and like legging drawer. But I don't have that. My only thing is that I don't have like enough leggings to take up a whole drawer, and I also don't have enough tops to take up a whole drawer. So it seems a little silly to like give them each their own drawer. And I mean, let's be real, I'm gonna keep accumulating more workout stuff, so I'm sure the drawers will fill up eventually, and they don't need to be full right now. But, and like maybe I can keep like my workout headbands, maybe I could even keep some of my workout gear. I keep all of that in my gym bag, but maybe I could store some of that in here too. So I could even put some hoodies and stuff, I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm gonna work on organizing this mess. Okay, so this is actually surprisingly easier and quicker than I thought. I had kind of been putting this off because I didn't know what I was going to do, but it actually worked out perfectly. So I have this pile here of just more like t-shirts. Like, some of them are athletic t-shirts, some of them are more like kind of cottony but still like athleisure kind of t-shirts. This pile is all just like tank tops, like full-length regular workout tank tops. I only have one long sleeve shirt, so I just kind of like threw that in this empty space back there. This whole pile is cropped t-shirts and tank tops. This is basically just like the cropped pile. These are 2 piles of shorts. I honestly have so many pairs of shorts. These drawers are like pretty deep. This whole set is from IKEA, by the way. I can link it. This is like, I feel like one of their most like popular like dressers. It's so good. These drawers are really deep, so I think I can fit like 8 pairs of shorts in each pile here, maybe more, which is really good. And then back there I just have a pair of bike shorts and have a couple other pairs. I'll probably just store my bike shorts back there, and then my regular workout shorts here. So this is just basically shorts and tops, and like, as you can see, I definitely have room to grow. This literally just has one t-shirt back here, so I could fit a whole nother pile. I actually have a ton of room back behind this t-shirt pile, so I have some room to grow into this, which I'm happy about. I'd rather have a little bit of extra space and then it be really comfortable to like look for things than it be like overflowing. So that's that drawer. I'm happy with that. And then over here, this looks like very Marie Kondo. I feel very proud of this. These are my leggings. Like I said, I have probably like 5 or 6 pairs of leggings that aren't even in this drawer yet, so I need to fill those in here, and then that will probably fill in like this whole entire space. And I think this is just like very aesthetically pleasing, especially when that's full. And then over here, like before, I just have some of my like super casual, like almost kind of like junky sweatpants that I just wear like around the house, or like if we're doing stuff outside in the yard or something. So I figure this can just be kind of like bottoms, like workout / lounge bottoms. I do have another section in my closet that I have like my like nicer sweatpants, like sweatpants that I would wear out in public, like my joggers and my Victoria's Secret and my Abercrombie like sweatpants, and my nicer leggings also. So I have like leggings and other sweatpants somewhere else, but these are more just like at home sweatpants. I really like how this came out. Check that off the list. What are you doing up there, Sanky boy? What channel are you watching? Is there anything good on out there? What's going on out there, Sanky boy? You like that spot? It's your favorite, Sankey. Hi. Someone looks very comfy now. I go, who could it be? Oh, what a beautiful girl. Those flowers from Ken, I'm still so obsessed with. I literally can't stop smelling them. So I'm just finishing up the stock situation. I'm going to just strain it through. This is like a really, really fine like mesh, you know, whatever strainer. So I'm gonna just strain it like in batches because obviously it's not gonna all fit in here. I already pulled like most of the bigger bones and stuff out of it, but this is just like the smaller stuff now. And also using something like this, like a batter bowl or something of this shape is actually such a good idea because it has like a pour on it, so I can pour it right into like my little storage containers. If you were to just like strain this into like a normal pot or bowl, you know how it is, it gets like very difficult to pour it in like a nice organized manner, and I feel like it can get really messy. So if you have something that has like a little spout, you should use that because I'm just gonna like pour this in here and it's gonna be so easy. But obviously just make sure you leave room. I made that mistake once and I filled it up too high, and then when all the like liquid expanded, when it froze, it cracked like the entire container. So leave a little bit of room. Really keeps bringing this blanket, which I keep in the very front room of the house. He like gets it off the couch, drags it all the way in here over to this window, and then plays with the pom-poms. He's just like obsessed with being in this area by the window, so any of his toys he has to also bring over there. So he's just like self-contained. Okay, now he's gonna watch TV. All right, so here is the yield from the broth. So I feel like I got a good amount. Like these three, I think I'm just gonna throw in the freezer. And then these two like little guys, I think I'm just gonna leave in the fridge just to use for like whenever I'm making stuff here in like the next week. But I feel like this was a good amount and it was so freaking easy. And all it took was saving my scraps and some water. Like, it was basically free also, so I love that. I forgot to mention, but it is St. Patrick's Day today, so happy St. Patrick's Day. So, I mean, we're not really doing anything special, but I am gonna make this Irish soda bread, which I'm really excited about. I am like super Irish. I'm pretty much like 100% Irish. Not really, I'm like mostly Irish and then a little bit Italian. I do really like St. Patrick's Day. Usually we would do like a little something, but obviously, because you know the world is shut down, we kind of can't really do much. I didn't like get any corned beef or anything because I've never cooked that. And it's a little intimidating, so we would have probably gone somewhere or something, but this year we're just gonna have soda bread. This is what my bread looks like before it goes in the oven. I followed the directions and I mean, it looks okay, but it's just like really dry and like flaky. Like I feel like it's gonna like crumble apart any second, but I already added more liquid than they said. So I have no idea. I did like a little cross, like it said to do, like an X. We'll see. So baking is like not my thing. I mean, I know this was like barely baking because it was like a box mix, but I feel like this looks pretty legit. What do you say? Wow, I'm excited to taste it though. I should have showed it before because this like whole area of this room had like clothes and shoes and like stuff literally all over here. And I just went through all of it. And then I need to like put away in the closet and stuff. But I just like straightened this whole area, which is another thing on my to-do list. So that's done. I'm about to get a little workout in. I'm going to do a Sydney Cummings at-home workout. I think I'm not going to the gym anymore, so I'm just gonna go, or I'm just gonna stick with my at-home workouts from now on. So that's why my yoga mat is down there. I'm going to work out, and then I have actually like a couple errands to run, which again, I know I should be going out, but I just need to like return a couple things, and I want to get that done before, like, because Sephora announced that they're closing today, so I'm just afraid that other like retailers are gonna start closing. So I'm gonna go just do a couple returns, get those done. It's like not a lot of people are gonna be out, I don't think, and I'm not going to any like large enclosed spaces, so I feel like I should be fine. And then I should be like done with things out in the world and I can quarantine myself for the rest of this time. So I'm gonna get my workout in and then we'll run out of the house just for a little bit. Well, I didn't do a very good job vlogging while I was out, but I'll give you a rundown of what happened. It was so annoying. So first of all, I went to Abercrombie to do a couple of returns and they weren't open. And I'm dumb because I was meaning to like check online or call the store and make sure they were open before I drove all the way there, but I didn't do that and they were closed. But I also had to do a return to American Eagle / Aerie, which I got to the mall at like 11:45, and the mall's hours are like 12 to 4. Like it's literally only open for 4 hours a day, which is weird. So it was like 11:45, so I went to Target to get a couple things. I wanted to get one more thing for Ken for his birthday. So I ran in there, and that Target was actually surprisingly stocked. Like they had an okay selection of meat, but they had, well, they had like no frozen veggies, but they had cereal, which no other place had. They had a good amount of bread, which no other place has any bread. I was able to get hot dog buns, and then there was literally one box of pasta left, like one box of fettuccine, so I got that. So I got 4 things at Target, and by then it was noon, so I went back to the mall. I did my return at Aerie, and then I was actually able to get Abercrombie to send me like a prepaid label for the return, so like I don't have to pay for the return shipping, and that way I can just do the return through the mail. So I kind of got that all taken care of, and I was feeling good. But then I need to like put you down because this is hurting my arm. But then I was like really stressing out over our trip to London that we have coming up in the end of May, and I just really don't think that it's gonna work. Like I just have a feeling we're not gonna be able to go, whether it's because of travel restrictions or just because it's not a wise decision. So I decided that I wanted to cancel the trip, and so that's its whole thing unto itself, because you have to go get like a voucher through the airline, which isn't that difficult, and you don't get your money back, but at least you can use the money towards another flight, which is fine. But then we also paid to get all of our seats selected, so like we paid to choose our seats, and that wasn't like included in like the voucher amount, so I had to literally be on hold with United for like an hour and a half. It said it could be up to a 2-hour wait, and I was on hold for an hour and a half with United. And they refunded me like a little bit of the money for, well, not a little bit, they refunded me the money for the seats, which was really nice. I haven't actually canceled the trip yet because I'm still needing to get in touch with Air Canada to get the money back for those seats, because those seats were like more than double the price of the United seats. And I was on hold with Air Canada for like 45 minutes, and then the call just cut off, and now when you try to call back, it just says like, we literally can't even accept any more calls, which is weird, because like, by now you would think they would have got through all the calls they had earlier, so they should be able to take calls again. So I literally can't even call Air Canada to see how they're gonna refund the seats for that. And once I talk to them, then I can actually cancel the flight. But then on top of that, I need to cancel the Airbnb, and my Airbnb is only offering like, Airbnb's extenuating circumstances like program only covers cancellations between like March and April, and our trip is in May. So it says you just have to follow your host cancellation policy, and our host cancellation policy is that you only get 50% back after like 48 hours, which is a stupid cancellation policy. So right now we're risking half of our Airbnb like deposit or whatever being taken. But at least Airbnb is offering to give the service fee, which is normally not refundable either. They're giving the service fee as like a gift card or like a coupon off of your next Airbnb stay, so that's really nice. But I still would be out like 150 bucks for the Airbnb, which I would obviously rather not just like lose out on that money for no reason. So that's the other thing. And then I would just started getting like so overwhelmed by being on hold and having all these things to cancel and all this money up in the air and all this stuff to figure out. I literally just like had a mental breakdown and just started bawling because I was so frustrated about how annoying it is to deal with all this, and how like uncertain I feel, and how stressful all of this is. And Ken was being so sweet, and he like felt bad for me, and we like talked it through. And then I talked to my dad to see if he thinks I should cancel, and it seems like I definitely should cancel. I'm a little hesitant to cancel only because I really want to freaking go, and if things are better, I feel like I would be bummed that I canceled it, but I think it's the wise and responsible thing to do. And I don't want to go if things are going to still be like shut down, or if I'm going to be stressed out or scared the whole time. So I think we've decided to cancel our trip, which is a really big deal and a huge disappointment, because we always go on like a big international trip for our anniversary, and now this year we just can't. And obviously that's out of our control, but it just sucks to be potentially losing out on like a whole year of, I mean, granted, maybe we can go later this year, but it just sucks to lose out on like your big trip because of this stupid thing. So now my work is trying to figure out what our schedules are going to be to come in and help with like takeout stuff and to-go orders. I'm also over here seeing if I can apply for unemployment, since I'm like could be barely getting anything from my job. So I just feel like I'm doing all this like stupid adult administrative shit that I would rather not be doing, and it's wasting my whole day on it. But obviously it's just what we have to do, so we're doing it. But I'm just very annoyed and frustrated. I haven't cried in like a long time. I never really, well, I cried on my bachelorette trip, but that was for a different reason. But I don't know, I just cry when I'm frustrated. That's literally the only time I cry, and I'm extremely frustrated right now. So that's where I'm at. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Look, I put the bird feeder out. It looks obviously better if you're looking at it straight on. I'm showing you from the window, but yeah, I'm so excited. I hope birds go to it. Don't mind my grass. We need to take care of that, but I'm still on hold with Airbnb, which is that music you hear, but I'm about to cross off a bunch of stuff from the list. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. Only 3 things. I mean, I crossed off the London things, not because they're complete, but because I don't need to plan the trip anymore, so. But the list is getting shorter, so there's that. Look at this guy. That is so freaking cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna look any better today than this. Also, how do you like these new blue light glasses I got? I'm gonna probably be doing a video because I just got a whole bunch of new blue light glasses and I think they're so cool and I feel like I want to do a video about them. But anyway, this unemployment like website is like not working. I don't know if there's too many people on it or what, but it's been crashing this whole time. So in the meantime, I actually just edited a whole entire video and it's uploading, so that's exciting. I was kind of productive, but now I'm gonna make some dinner. I need to like eat and like just de-stress. It's St. Patrick's Day, so I definitely think I'm gonna have a drink because I feel like the Irish in me just wants to drink on St. Patty's Day. I feel like it's the right thing to do my ancestors, you know, some justice or whatever. So I'm gonna just probably do something simple for dinner because I'm like so over today and I don't feel like doing anything. So I'm gonna go figure that out. Also, I don't know if I already mentioned, but God came through. Oh. My Airbnb for London was canceled and fully refunded. Thank goodness. I just recorded a whole clip that is canceled. So I'll start from the end and go back to the beginning. While the rest of the world is skipping St. Patrick's Day, because literally nobody's mentioned it, hasn't been on social media, nobody's talking about it, nobody's celebrating, but we are, because we have our little matching shirts on. Even though he's wearing mine and I'm wearing his, but it's fine. We have our little lucky shirts on. And we're having our soda bread. I made like a really ratchet dinner because I just am over today. So we have 2 kinds of grilled cheese, tomato soup, like corn chowder, which I'm excited about. It's golden hour, so the lighting in here is like my freaking favorite thing ever, and I can't get enough of it. Ken just tried to close a blind, which that got canceled. Sankey's in his normal spot as always. It's time to grub. Okay, anyway.
But Shanky boy, you gotta learn how to sit in sweatshirts. Like this, Shanky boy. Alright, just watch the zipper. Okay, thank you. What do you think of that?
Do you like that, Sanky boy? He goes, Sanky, we're about to try something I see on YouTube.
So you gotta be a sweatshirt cat.
He doesn't mind it. He kind of likes burrowing, so I bet if you put his head in here.
What do you think about this in here, Shanky boy?
Saying you can pop your little head out of the top if you really want.
Up you. Sanky boy, up you. Sanky boy, you idiot.
Oh, hi, Sankey. Wait, I need to take a picture. Make him stay there for like 2 seconds. No, look at me. No, hold him. Hey, Sankey. You over it now, Sankey?
Okay, Sanky boy.
Oh, see? He likes to like burrow.
No, he's just can't find the exit.
Oh. Okay, bye, Sankey. The gym finally closed, and I was just telling him yesterday he needs to stop going. It's not a good idea. And he's like, I'll stop going when the gym closes, like, obviously. And I'm like, well, they're going to close any minute. Got the email today. How do you feel?
Angry.
Yeah. But I'm super excited because I've always wanted him to do one of my workouts with me. So we're gonna do all of our workouts
I
together.
overheard somebody at the sauna today saying, I thought they were saying that somebody had told them
It was closing tomorrow?
that they were maybe thinking about closing by Friday or something.
Yeah.
Sankey, what are you gonna do about this?
But this is exciting, we can work out together.
I'm gonna put you through the ringer.
I'm gonna put you through the ringer. You gotta do my workouts. I don't even think you could finish my workouts, to be honest. Ooh, that's a challenge.
No,
So nobody can do work, pretty much?
it's not from home.
So you're kind of off the hook? Alright, so day 2.
All right, now go your
Oh.
turn. Sweatshirt time.
No, do not do it with her. She will not like that. Day 2 of quarantine is a wrap. I actually just threw up a little bit. I was not feeling good. I don't know if the soup or what it was, but I feel much better. I really don't mind throwing up because it always makes me feel better, but I don't really know why I need to, but I had a bunch of water, some grapes. Jeez. That's it for quarantine day 2.